Jesus.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the May 22nd, 2007 Board of Selectmen Sewer Commissioners meeting. May I please have the roll? Call the roll.
Madam Chairman, 4 selectmen are present. Selectman Donahue is not present, and the interim town administrator is present. It's not.
Are these on? Oh, okay. All right. Before we begin this evening, is there anyone that would like to speak with the board about anything? Jim beat you to it. You'll have to wait, Mr. Slavin. You're very welcome.
And I kind of said to that argument, we will not be dedicating the Veterans Honor Roll as Memorial Day. The gentlemen I have going to do the job for us, put the names on the board for us, have run into problems, and they don't know when they're going to get. They know they can't make it by Memorial Day, but they're going to give me another date. And when I get that, I'll give it to everybody.
Okay.
And for the public, the questions, are we finished putting flags on the graves yet? No, we have not. In fact, we haven't even started this year's flags. Mrs. Sims' class from the Deacon School will be going over this Thursday, the 24th, over to the Center Cemetery. The only cemetery that's done is St. Patrick's right now. We've been missing a couple of people over there, I know. And then the middle school is going to do Agawam on the 25th. If it should be rain Thursday, the 24th, the Deacon School will do the Center Cemetery on the 25th.
Okay.
But we will have our regular ceremonies that we start at 8:30 on Monday morning at the Center Cemetery. From there we will go to St. Patrick's, and from St. Patrick's we'll go over to the Town Green. From Town Green we'll go to the Town Hall. Town Hall we'll go to Agawam. Then hopefully we're going to have a break, and then form up 10:30 over at Onset, St. Mary's parking lot in Onset, and step off on the parade at 11 o'clock. We hope that we will not have the police honor guard this year. They said that because of budget strengths. I got a letter today from dated May 15th, and I just picked it up out of my mailbox. Dear Mr. Newman, I am in receipt of your letter dated May 7th, 2007, regarding the Memorial Day Parade. Unfortunately, due to budget cuts, we will be unable to participate in this parade this year. I deeply regret having to make this decision, but hope you understand that my budget does not provide any unplanned overtime. Please give me a call if you have any questions or concerns. Respectfully yours, Thomas A. Judge, Chief of Police.
Did we always pay overtime to be in a parade?
I have no idea what he paid. I think what he's considering overtime is the honor guard and stuff. They have to cover that. If they're in the parade, that someone cover their shifts or something. That must be it. That's the only thing I can think of. But what he pays, I have no idea what his budget is or how he does it. I can only go what I have.
Right.
I thank you.
Thank you, Jim.
He's coming in tonight, so you could probably ask him.
Okay, thank you.
Who's coming in?
The chief.
Chief Joyce.
Is he on the agenda?
I believe he's coming in with the
With
police
the
feasibility study.
committee. Okay. Your turn now, Mr. Slavin.
I've been working on the Tremont Nail with the overall setup of the committee and everything else. There's a bunch of loose ends everywhere. The listing of the town shows 7 members. It's really 10 because you made an adjustment for 3 at large from the town. And we had a meeting, of course. There's 4, which we thought we had a quorum, and it really required 6.
I'm sorry, what committee are we talking about?
This is the Tremont Nail.
Yeah, it is. I'll talk a little louder, sorry.
There you go.
So I basically figured out we have 10 members that's supposed to be there. Janet from your office basically has contacted all the different people who are supposed to be involved who haven't been coming at all.
Okay.
And we're trying to get this all put together. The real reason I came by and wasn't set up ahead of time is that we will not meet till the 28th of June because we reset our meetings so everybody could come on a timely basis. With the situation with the building with no CPC funds allotted because of the vote problem, with no quorum, the building's got some problems as far as water damage, etc. And we're unable really to do anything because there are no funds. So I'd like to get together with all the different departments of the town that are involved and the different historical groups because they have some control over what you can do to the outside of the building, signs, etc. We just can't go ahead and fix something if you want to fix it even. So I'd like to propose that somehow we get together and through the selectman's office or the town administrator's office and get all the parties together needed to need be. Because maintenance, my understanding is, has no budget either. So we need some help in order to do what we need to do here.
Right. I was going to say, I know that we had when it first came up as far as the roofs, I had mentioned that I didn't understand why we didn't have tarps on them at an earlier date. If that was a budgetary problem or we didn't know who was to pay for what. But I definitely agree that we should look into it. I don't know if the entire board wants to participate in it, but I think that we probably should talk to maintenance and administration and just even an informal meeting.
Yeah, if we can get basically the Historical District Commission, because my understanding is they have control of the outside of the building and the signs.
Do they have any money?
No.
Well, you know, look, we're going to see this more and more. We're going to face this more and more. I think if the quicker this community comes to the realization that we have no money for nothing, the easier it's going to be for us to start addressing our fiscal issues and concerns. Look, I understand the immediacy, but we have no money. And the faster we realize that, the faster we'll address the real issue. The town meeting happened the way the town meeting happened. If there wasn't a quorum, I don't think that we should be pressuring other departments who may have money to expend what precious little they have on a project that is not their bailiwick. We have to start getting tougher on ourselves, and this is one way that I think we should do that.
I'm not looking for money coming from any places. What I'm looking for is to have some kind of plan of how we go forward, what assets are available to us from a non-dollar standpoint of bodies, people, and how to figure out how to do something. It's either that or you're going to take a piece of property that the town has bought and you're going to watch it fall apart.
Well, and I don't know, because I didn't think that you were really talking about money either, and
No.
Well, if we're talking about volunteers,
we're actually trying to, I think what
Talk
Mr.
about
Slavin is saying
direction,
is
right?
that, yeah, is we're just trying to
Yeah.
find a direction, because from my understanding, most of the members that were on that committee have either resigned or did not renew or have stepped down from other posts that were the connection to that committee, and it's Mr. Slavin, Mr. Short, Mr. Newman,
And Mac.
yeah, and
That's
Mac
it.
Feeney.
Oh.
And so they're a brand-new committee with, and kind of want to see, okay, if the town isn't, if there's nothing that can be done, or can it be a volunteer thing that they go and do something or whatever. And I think that's more of the direction.
I think it's important to put it on the record, and so I'm going to do it again. We have no money. We're not going to have any money. If there are volunteers who want to do some things, that's fine, but if we're talking about reparations or physical work where we need insurance and that type of thing, I think, yeah, we do have to have a discussion. Because I don't want us to be placed in any position of liability needlessly. There's nothing wrong with talk, but I want it stated that we are going to face this situation time and time and time again, and we had better start getting serious with ourselves. That's all.
The other thing I have is that we did meet probably back in January. We had a Girl Scout come in and wanted to do a safety program on the property, which was approved. I have no idea who, what, or how that works as far as insurance, as Bruce brings up, on the property. Maintenance department, I believe Kathleen Anderson says safety towers. My notes here, maybe it's municipal maintenance. I mean, this is supposed to be all set and done from 3 or 4 months ago.